We doing my chickies?
I really prefer if you didn't.
I'll do it.
No, don't, please.
Well, this is Andy's episode, so
Alright,
you don't get the host. Bitch.
What's up, my chickies? My name is Andy.
Oh, it's my turn?
What's up, my chickies? My name is Andy.
My name happens to be Daniel.
I'm Jonny.
I'm Alfonso.
And welcome to another episode of the Butt Buddies podcast. So,
Ooh.
we have a new set update. Looks a little bit different. We got tables now.
Tables.
Right? This is always what I wanted the podcast to be like, but we never had two tables where we could actually do this kind of podcast with.
Yeah, the one time you have a table, you put the water on, and then you knock it into your microphone as hard as you can.
I did one of That's it.
We'll see how it looks like in post. Anyway,
So,
I got the budget approval.
One interesting thing is that I read somewhere that when you start a podcast, or when people start podcasts, they usually don't make it past episode 7. Do you know what episode this is?
7,
9,
8,
9.
Oh, okay.
So congratulations to us, right?
Let's go.
The 1%, baby. The 1%.
I don't know.
I don't know. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Oh, we're the kings of inconsistent uploads.
And we're the kings of scuffness because I freaking forgot to turn on the lights.
Yay!
Hey. Wait, did I not tell you to do that?
Yeah.
I think I forgot.
All right, we're keeping this in. I definitely told Andy to fucking turn on the lights beforehand. And he
Let's
said,
restart.
he said, and I quote, "No, it's dark and it's vibey.
Yeah.
It's easier to fix in post if it's too dark." And he's an asshole.
Now we're looking pretty, right?
Keep this all in.
We're all looking pretty.
Nah, keep that in.
When was the last time we filmed one of these?
I think it was, we went to a diner right before that.
Yeah.
And we almost bailed. And we called Andy and we were like, hey, man.
We're not feeling too
Yeah,
good.
the problem was I was like, okay, I need to know if you guys are coming, so let me start setting up. And the thing is, it takes quite a while to set everything up. We got lights, we got tables, we got to clear it out. My brother's letting me use his room, so I got to clean everything up, make it look nice. And an hour and a half into setting it up, suddenly I get a call from Alfonso, and they're like,
No, I think I was the one that talked to you first. Because we were at the diner and we just ate a whole bunch of unhealthy, filling food. And we all just looked at each other and gave each other like hey, I don't think we're all feeling this anymore. So who's going to break the news to him? Who's going to see who's going to see...
Mind you, there was 5 of us there. So literally all 5 of us...
4.
Was it 5 or 4? I thought it was 4.
Me, you, him, Nick.
I think it was 4. So I call Andy and I'm like, hey, man. So just don't answer right now. But how are things going to be if we all decided not to show up instead?
The thing is, right when I heard him, because you were the one that called me, but
I
he
did,
was the one that was talking. And right when I heard his voice, I'm like, fuck. I know exactly what's coming. So, of course, surely enough, it's like, I don't think we're gonna make it. And the thing is, I don't usually get upset, but this time I was like...
Yeah, I could tell he was upset.
Because, it's fine if you guys told me, 2 hours in advance, but I just spent the last hour and a half setting up. And the thing is, even if we don't film, I would have to clean everything up because I can't just leave everything like this in my brother's room. So I was like, I would prefer if we did film just because I spent the last 90 minutes setting everything up.
Yeah, and
for us.
Yeah, once I heard the intonation of those words, I figured, guys, we kind of have to go to this. I don't think we can swing it. But I think if anybody else was talking to you, I think they would have doubled down. Honestly,
yeah, they would have been like, "Well, we don't give a fuck if you're fucking set up or not."
But I kind of convinced us all. And
that's why I passed the phone, because I was not gonna let him down with the bad news.
Yeah, and then which episode did we do right after that KFC one?
We filmed the bangers that night.
No, we didn't have KFC.
No,
one, so.
That wasn't actually KFC.
No, that was not KFC episode.
Oh, we filmed what did we film that night? I think the Vegas trip we filmed that night.
Probably something.
Vegas, and then was it the one that was unplanned? Yeah, we filmed these so infrequently that I can't.
Oh yeah,
remember.
the Would You Rather.
Was that day?
I honestly
don't remember, bro.
I didn't like that one that much.
It was hilarious.
Oh well, sometimes I still think about that one where it's if you're
God.
All right, so we're not going to talk about this a lot, but just for the new viewers to add some context, if you're falling off a building to your death Would you prefer to be staring at the ground the whole time or staring up in the sky the whole time?
It's riveting stuff, by the way.
I still think you should look at the ground.
I would look up.
Look up, bro.
You have no idea when you're going to die.
You wouldn't be able to live with your death.
Dude,
how would you live with your death? I'm going to die with my life. That's
fair enough.
All right, well, anyway, what are we talking about this episode? We haven't talked about shit.
That's the thing. I personally think it's better to go into these podcasts with no strict topic. Because a lot of the other episodes, we go into it with a strict topic, and we're very confined to what we can talk about. So
that's true.
It's like difficult to get into banter. And I feel like this way, like we went into this with nothing.
Yeah.
We're just chatting.
We were into this with nothing.
Exactly. So I think this creates for the best environment of banter or...
Well, you can't have banter if there's nothing to talk about. What the hell are we talking about?
What do you mean? We got stuff. We got events, prior events that happened. We could talk about. We've been gone for 3 months. For as long as they know, we've been gone for 3 months.
That's true. Who knows what we've been up to?
We've been up to. Well, you guys have been up to.
Can you not reveal that? Come on, I don't want anybody to know I'm. Look,
I'm pretty sure we've said the
No.
Before.
He always cut it out.
Okay. Well.
All right, so don't cut it out, but definitely put a very long bleep the entire time. Just I have zero idea what we're talking about. We could be talking about being in the KKK the whole time, or we could talk about...
Jesus Christ.
That's the stuff that's going to get you canceled.
That gets bleeped out, bro.
Well,
that
it's
gets
bleeped out. It's
bleeped.
obviously that's not what we're in, right? So anyway, so what are we talking about this episode?
Yeah, we're just talking about life. How you doing? How you feeling? What you been up to? What's new?
I'm kind of tired. I stopped sleeping at the hours most people would sleep.
Why?
Just because I felt like it, and...
Oh, so you have a normal sleep schedule now?
No, not at all, actually.
Oh.
All right, so it's like what? It's like 8 p.m., 7:30 or something like right now. I would have been asleep for like 2 hours by now and wake up at midnight, and then I'll just be up the entire night. While you guys are like, man, it's 3 a.m., I gotta go to bed. And you're like... I'm about to have fucking breakfast.
And you're out in a fucking black suit fighting crime.
Yeah, I'm out and about, and
yeah, when we say good night, you're like, good morning.
Oh yeah, I just wake up the second they're about to go to sleep. It's like I time it perfectly. I don't know why I do it, honestly. It's because I could be doing work at the evening hours to prepare for the next day, but I procrastinated, and I'm like, I'll just wake up like an hour earlier and I'll knock it out then. So I do that once or twice. Or like months ago, but then it graduated to like 4 a.m. and then 3 a.m. and then it just I turned from what's the opposite of nocturnal?
Dayturnal? I guess I don't know.
Yeah, so I was dayturnal, but now I'm nocturnal.
Soulturnal? Incel? No.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa, my stars.
Okay, so in the hash alley right now?
The thing is, I used to run on your current sleep schedule when I was in high school.
Oh yeah.
But I think that it's more productive that way. Because, like, in high school...
I kind of like it. I might keep it,
and,
honestly.
like, most of college, too, I would get home, then basically not do anything until, like, midnight. And then right when it turns midnight, if I had, like, homework or something from school, I would then start it super late, then procrastinate, barely get any sleep, and then go to school. It's freaking tired. But... if I'm running on your schedule, I get home, get a full night's rest.
Yes,
and then I still start homework at the same time that I would have if I didn't go to sleep. But this time I'm just well rested. So it did work for a little bit. So I would always wake up at like, 2 or 3 a.m. And so I would just get my work done, go to school, and I'm good. And then this was also the time when I ran track. So I would go run, go home, shower, dinner, sleep. And I would actually get rest.
I could never.
I could never do that. Only because I'd miss
That sounds
the
like
sun.
Miserable. No, you would get nothing
No.
but the sun. You'd
Yeah.
miss the moon.
No, he said he wakes up at 2.
Yeah, but
you'd
you're
be getting
up
plenty
for
of
the
it.
sunrise.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
up
okay,
for
you're up for the sunrise. Wonderful. But I could still do that if I wake up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m.
Yeah.
But I get a full night's rest.
I would still do that too if I go to bed at 10 and I don't procrastinate.
I can't ever go to sleep at 10 p.m. and then wake up at a normal hour of like 7 a.m.
Impossible.
I can't. If I wake up at 7, I have to have gone to sleep at like 3 a.m. There's no in between. Like 3 a.m. is my normal bedtime now.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, that's a reasonable bedtime too.
These are the things you can get away with when you're early 20s guys with no real responsibilities or responsibilities that you can skirt around. Remember when the pandemic started?
Yeah,
and
oh my God.
And all like 6 or 7 of us were without fail, every single night, every single one of us would be up in Discord and the voice chat.
At least 4 a.m.
Till 5 a.m. every single night. It wasn't. Oh, that was. I honestly am gonna miss that. That's like our golden
Without
years.
fail, yeah. That was.
I remember there was one night I was doing my final project. It was a unit plan, and it was due 10 a.m. May 20th, and I have most of it done. I still have to put together some pieces, and it's like 9 o'clock at night of the 19th, and I see all of you guys are in Discord. I'm like, nope, I have work to do. So I work through the night, check back at like 2 a.m. You guys are still in there. Keep working through the night, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m. And I finally finish, and I submit it via the Google Docs. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm good. And I check into Discord, and you guys are all still up. And I'm like, what's up, bitches? And then Chris goes, bro, shut up and go to bed. Jesus Christ. And I'm like, what the hell? And he's like, oh, Jonny, it's you. I'm like, of course it's me. Who do you think it was? Like, oh, I thought it was Andy. And I think Andy's asleep. And we all stay silent. And you can hear Andy.
oh, yeah.
And then I look out my window, and the sun comes out. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh boy.
Gotta go to bed.
Those are the good days.
That still happens nowadays sometimes.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Can't do that.
I fall asleep so often just like at my desk. And I don't, of course the smart thing is to just go to bed, but I end up just reclining my chair a little bit, closing my eyes a little bit, and I wake up and I'm like, okay, what time is it first off? And then I'm like, okay, what is happening? I'm on the computer. I have Discord still open. No one's there, so I'm the only one left. And I'm like,
clown.
Gotta get those Discord hours up, bro.
People are farming Discord minutes, and I'm not happy with it.
Not fair.
But it's okay. As long as you're getting your rest.
the problem is it supposed to be an accomplishment if you're the number one?
I mean, that's what number one is going to say.
Absolutely not.
That's what number one is going to say. But
it is a mark of shame.
One time
I think it's a mark.
It's a mark of shame.
One time on the Discord stats for the month, I was number one, and I was like, oh no, I gotta stop this. This ain't good. And then somebody else took the number one spot, and I was like, "Ha, you loser!"
I'm comfortably at like number 4, maybe number 5.
And sometimes I'm at like number 2 or 3, and I'm like, at least I'm not number 1.
Yeah,
That's all that matters.
Fine.
Yeah.
Well, we know who's number 1.
Well, you can't account. Sometimes there's a lot of you're just waiting for someone else to come on,
I
or
mean,
fall asleep with it or something.
Someone has to be number 1, and
course.
someone has to be number 6.
That's true.
Someone has to be. But number 1. But here's the thing: if it's someone has to be number 1 by
by induction.
By induction, someone's going to be number 1. But our number 1 is number 1 by a mile.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. If it was closer, then there wouldn't be any issue.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
whatsoever.
mind. I wouldn't mind our number 6, but our number 6 is an asshole who doesn't check Discord ever. Whenever we make plans.
All right, so we got numbers 2 through 5 here right now, right?
We have numbers 2
We got
through 5.
2 through 5 here right now.
Oh, we're just outing each other now. This is gonna be turned into a civil war.
I'm down.
That's okay. We're not dropping any names, right?
Thank you for that. Okay. What are we talking about now?
I don't know. I mean, what we got plans going on. I mean, I'm leaving for England in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, you keep on traveling so much.
England.
I feel
I
like.
had no idea.
Yeah, I'm leaving for England on the 21st.
Of what, June?
June, yeah. This is going to be lit. So,
And then you added Belgium to the list?
I did. Yeah, so I'm cringe. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to stay in England for the week that I'm there. So I'm like, okay, bet it's going to be lit. And then I didn't know exactly what I was going to do the last 3 days that I had extra. So I was like, okay, let me figure something out. And so I was just, I hit the interwebs as one does, looking for events and things to do. And I realized one of my favorite bands of all time, Neck Deep, are performing in Antwerp, Belgium. And so I made a quick discovery that it only takes about an hour and a half or like an hour 45 minutes to get from London to Brussels by train. And Yeah. So now I'm going to Brussels. I'm going to Belgium.
That's the thing about those European countries. You could just like drive for an hour and you got through half the continent.
But that's like the same thing as the States, though. No, it's
well,
like
if you all right. So if you're in New York, where we are, and you drive like an hour or two upstate, then all of a sudden you're in the deep south for some reason. Because most people, when they think New York, they think the city. And
yeah, that is true.
That's it. You know that giant New York State? Yeah, that tiny little tip on the bottom, that's New York City. And you know that giant section on the top that nobody actually knows what it is? It's all farmland, and it's all, you know, there's silos everywhere, and all the people up there are too nice, and they're invasive of your privacy, but they think it's normal. And you have to drive 30 minutes to go to the nearest Walmart. And I mean, it has its own novelty, but you know.
And that farmland is upstate New York.
Yeah.
Not where we are.
Yeah, right. We're like in the closest city to New York City, and they call that upstate. Meanwhile, if you look at a map, we're like a millimeter away from New York City, and then there's an entire New York State above us. So that's the thing. I
remember going to college in Brooklyn, and when I told them, "Oh yeah, I'm slightly above the border of New York City, just slightly above, like 10 minutes from the border," they're like, "Damn, bro, that's like really far upstate, bro. You're like a hillbilly, man."
Oh my god!
What?
Like, while it's true that we are upstate, we're not in upstate New York.
Yes, we are technically by definition
we're further north.
Up north.
State.
Yeah.
It's like Bronx is upstate compared to...
Bronx is upstate.
Bronx is upstate to Long Island,
The Empire State Building is upstate compared to the World Trade Center.
Yeah. I guess, yeah.
And I still remember the greatest day was when during COVID they had like the New York maps.
Oh yeah.
They released the New York maps of like where COVID was surging, and they had New York City, like all its boroughs. Then they had Westchester, and on top of Westchester, it said upstate New York. And I was like, if the governor said that Westchester County is not upstate New York, everyone else should like come to agreement with that.
Rest in peace.
Cuomo gets no pussy. Cuomo gets no pussy.
Are you kidding? Have you seen those fucking nipple piercing? Oh god.
Yeah, Cuomo was a
Cuomo.
Was a player.
All my homies hate Cuomo.
Apparently, allegedly, respectfully.
All my homies hate Cuomo.
But remember when we went through a Cuomo sexual phase?
Yeah,
I think everyone did.
I remember that. Yeah,
we were all Cuomo sexual.
I missed the memo, I guess. What the hell?
This was like right when COVID started. It was I love Cuomo. I love Cuomo. And there were a lot of Instagram pages. We followed the Cuomo sexual.
Yeah, there's a Cuomo sexual Instagram page. It was a weird time. I think being inside too long.
Being inside for a while really
fucked
us up.
And now everyone hates Cuomo.
Now everyone hates Cuomo.
But that's okay.
For good reason.
It's okay.
Sorry, he's gonna run for president and he'll win in a landslide.
But yeah, an intermission.
No.
I told you we need a topic. We just like stop talking, all four of us, for like 10 seconds straight.
No, but
we can easily cut that out.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that editing is a thing.
I'm still trying to talk about my England trip.
Your England trip?
When?
No one cares.
When?
I know.
When?
We've heard enough.
What?
England trip.
My England trip is June 21st.
No. When did I ask?
Oh, I get fucked.
Come on, you should have saw that coming from a mile away.
I know, bro.
What about your tattoo? That's new.
Oh yeah, that thing. You probably can't see.
Yeah, you can see it from here.
We'll edit in a picture.
Zoom in.
That's the power of technology these days.
That's true. Yeah, I got it February-ish. I don't think I recorded.
February?
I don't think I recorded it.
It was last month.
It was at the end of February. But I think I haven't recorded an episode with it since.
Do you forget that it's there?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I wonder what it would be like to have
sometimes,
a tattoo.
Yeah. But especially because it's like on the inside of my arm, and sometimes I'm like this.
Are you worried that someone stabbed you and you didn't realize it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, they left a knife right there.
Damn, bro.
It's all cartoony.
No, it's just sometimes I'll be like this, and then I don't know if I'm like schizophrenic or whatever, and I see shit or what, but I fucking see like this fucking thing on my arm, and I'm thinking it's like a bug or something.
Yeah, because it wasn't there for over 2 decades. Now all of a sudden it's there forever.
And I'm like,
how are you gonna live with that?
What the?
Because out of all of us, you're the first person with a tattoo.
That is true. Yeah, I think it's pretty nice.
Who do you think is the next person to get a tattoo? Out of all of us?
I don't think any of us.
I don't think any of you guys will. Y'all are gonna pussy out, except for maybe Nick.
Pussy out.
The problem is, they say like you're the median of all your friends, right?
Yeah.
And now that you have gotten a tattoo, it will definitely like influence the rest of us to like be more open to getting a tattoo.
Well,
or, like,
yeah,
I guess that worked with hair dye.
The hair color, yeah. for a while.
Who was the first person to hair dye? Him?
I'm the only person to have hair dye.
No, Nick. Chris hair dyed.
No, that was still me way before that.
But still, because you're the one that's like introducing all these things that we probably
alternate
wouldn't.
behaviors.
Yeah. You're introducing all these things and like
Damn, just
having
poke
us
me with
warm
a
up to
stick
the
already.
idea.
Fucking test to me,
Well,
bro.
you're the one with the different aesthetics. We have other things that we've introduced. I'm sure. Like what some of the things that some of the others have introduced into
You know,
the Butt Buddies' lives.
Unironically, the only thing I could think of is probably you guys showed Andy Rocket League.
Honestly,
It's like the only thing I could possibly think of.
I managed to get Nick
Into
rock climbing
rock climbing.
and biking. And
But
to some
even-
extent, Andy. Yeah.
But even then, it's like I don't know.
and even Chris had a bike for a short time and then it broke. But still,
But I don't. Yeah,
It's interesting what happens when you surround yourself with different people.
yeah. I mean, like what? Eventually, someone will get a tatty waddy.
my cousins, we're all like, I don't think anyone's serious, but we're all teasing the idea of we all get pasta tattoos.
That's so funny, bro.
So like
I'd be so down
someone
for
gets
that.
ravioli. My cousin Enzo wants a spaghetti wrapped around a fork.
Who's the poor soul that's gonna get gnocchi?
I want that's gonna look like
That's
fucking.
gonna look like a testicle.
It's gonna look like a turd.
It's gonna look like a testicle.
I wanted like fusilli, like on the bottom.
Gotta
of
get an
my
elbow
leg
on your elbow.
Okay, or elbow. I don't know. We're
Elbow
all
on the
joking
elbow,
around,
that's
but
cool.
I feel like if you guys do get it, it has to be on a part of your body where you can all like put it together,
up.
where you can take a single picture.
Like the
wrist.
Power Rangers, the
The
Pasta Rangers.
although that would
Pasta
really
Ranger.
hurt.
No, that hurts.
It's really.
I mean, okay. Well, when I got this one, it wasn't terrible, but it was still, it hurt. Like I know, like my brother was like, "Oh, it doesn't hurt. Stop being a little bitch." I'm like, nah, it does hurt. Like I think I think the further out it went, it hurt less. So if like, I'll put a picture here. So this is the top, and the further down it went to my arm, like towards my wrist, it actually hurt less.
Okay, so it hurt more towards the elbow.
Towards the inside of my
Towards the elbow,
towards
okay.
my elbow, or my vagina, as they would call it. Because this is your weenus, right?
What do you think the worst spot to get a tattoo is?
Dude,
Yeah.
your ribs, man.
Your ribs? I'm not talking about like necessarily pain, but just the least practical.
Oh, least
Remember
practical.
there was a guy in our high school.
That's exactly why I just asked this.
What are you talking
He
about?
got an inner lip tattoo. And the thing is, I think it started fading almost immediately. And
yeah.
now it's like,
Gone.
not just is it illegible, but it's gone now. It's just a black smudge.
And do you know what word he tattooed inside his lower lip? I can't understand why he did this either.
Pasta.
Girls.
That's funny.
Girls, plural girls. Why on earth would you ever do that? And imagine actually getting that tattoo. Like, all right, here you go. And then you just have to do this like a dumbass for like 10 minutes straight, however long it takes. It looks so stupid.
That'll probably take like 10 minutes.
Oh my
if
God.
that.
At the very least, like, you can just pretend it doesn't exist and no one will ever know. Well, like, what does that even mean? Hey, there's girls inside my mouth right now. Is that what he wanted to say?
Probably. It's probably just for the shits and giggles.
Not during Pride Month.
Yeah, I mean,
Not during Pride
I,
Month. please.
I would love to get like funny, shitty joke tattoos too. Like, I think that'd be fun to get.
That's not a joke tattoo? Kidding,
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
it is.
I'm kidding.
I mean, it's just you do not understand how many people have walked up to me and like, dude, what does that mean? What does that knife mean? I'm like knife means
I lost a bet.
knife. I don't know what to say. Like,
Yeah, because there's some people that always say like, "Oh, I gotta get a tattoo because it has to mean something to me." But honestly, like,
Dude,
yeah,
just
you
get
can
it.
do that.
Yeah.
But like, you can just get something if it looks cool. Like, but then there's some people that are like, "No, you have to get something on you only if it means something super important to you."
So I think I'm more of the second one because like I'll never judge anyone for their tattoos because some of them, I mean, I can judge. Some of them look really good and some of them don't. But for me, I wouldn't want to put anything on my skin permanently that I don't truly believe in without a doubt or without a changing thought.
Yeah.
You don't want
like personally,
you don't want
that's
Peter
fine.
Griffin Kirby.
I don't want Exactly.
No, so what I mean is like if that's your own personal belief, that's fine. But then there's some people that take that and they say that to other people. It's like, oh, you only got that because it's cool. That's stupid. It has to mean something.
Yeah,
to
no.
you.
If it's cool, please go for it. It's a form of art. It looks awesome. But like just for me,
I think we know what your next tattoo is gonna be, right?
for me,
It's Peter Griffin Kirby, bro.
God.
I just had an idea for a new business that I'm going to say, even though someone's definitely going to steal it. You know how they have cameos where celebrities, leave a message for you? Mm-hmm. What if they have a company where you can just hire a celebrity to just draw a tattoo on you? Like an autograph. Well, not necessarily an autograph, but literally anything. Because what if you get like some really horrible smiley face or something and like, oh, that looks horrible. Who'd you go to see that? Tom Hanks. And come on, that's excellent.
I mean, yeah. I mean, people do that. They'll like bring a notepad and be like, give me your signature. I'm going to tattoo it. And it's like, or like, do this and I'm going to tattoo it. Or like, there's a lot of people that are like, well, at least like, in like this, because mostly seen kids do this. They'll be like, they'll go to like VIP sessions for like their favorite bands or whatever. And they'll bring a notepad and they'll be like, write this. These are my favorite lyrics that you guys ever made. And I'm going to get them tattooed in your handwriting. And I'm like, I don't know. It's cool. I get the sentiment, but it's just,
I always worry that like
a little too much.
in the future, like, do you feel like you will regret that tattoo like
No,
in
absolutely
50
not.
years?
No.
50 years?
Really?
No.
When your skin's all wrinkly?
You're not going to know how you think in 50
Well, yeah,
years.
I don't know. I probably won't. But like, what am I going to do?
Would like 12-year-old you approve of that?
Yeah. Because it's like a regular schmegular old dagger. Like,
that's
it's not
the
like,
thing. It's like,
it's not,
It's neutral, I guess.
Dude, it's not like,
it's not offensive.
Dude, it's not like I got hand tats that said Biden, Kamala on my fucking knuckles,
How would that
It's
work?
like-
There's too many letters.
Yeah, I guess it has to be something timeless. Because if you get like a signature of your favorite celebrity, your favorite celebrity changes.
Or you could turn out to be a pedophile. Or you can put a Rip Brian Griffin 2013 or whatever.
Oh yeah, he was dead for 3 episodes.
But then there's also
But that's
some
funny.
people,
But even that's funny. Like
you
that's
got a whole story and timeline.
Yeah.
Like if you have a lot, then I think that's fine. If you have like ones that are from specific times, it's like, oh yeah, this was that time when, this was that time when.
yeah.
I think that could be cool.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I wouldn't do it.
I'm thinking of doing the whole thing, just my arm. And just this arm. I don't plan on getting tattoos anywhere else, for now at least. But yeah, I've got a few ideas in mind. We're gonna pop this one up right here. Andy will see or we'll edit this in. It's like a monkey.
You're putting all this
An
work
NFC.
in for me.
Yeah, you keep like, hey, look at this image.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look at this fucking this and that. Is,
Here, you're gonna move these around.
Yeah, because like, every single time that
I can see him go.
because every single time you recently like kept on popping up images, because I haven't been like in front of the camera on the podcast in a while. I think.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, because I've always been behind the camera, which is kind of chill. I like being able to just
direct us.
produce and direct.
I'll give you something. Here's a really embarrassing picture of Alfonso. That's
Right,
your,
well,
that's your payback.
you have to send that
You
to
have
me.
to send that.
I planned it. I'm pretty sure
right.
you actually already have it, but
All right.
I'll send it just in case.
We'll see. But yeah, I'll probably end up getting some crazy little weird thing. Well, I promise you it won't be Peter Griffin Kirby. That's all I can promise. But
Kirby, did you eat Mike Tyson? Nah, thun.
and
Spinal. I knew it.
No.
Hey, what an entrance!
Hey,
Come
what
in,
an
come in.
Hey, yo.
Right here.
Hey, it's the
Seats
guy
right
who said he'd be here an hour ago.
yeah,
You should see how shitty this podcast is going right now without you.
It's not going shitty.
it's not going shitty.
Of course it's going shitty. We didn't open with an appliance.
Don't mind me.
If you haven't noticed, Daniel's extremely pessimistic when it comes to the podcast, so
This
please
one's
excuse him.
horrible.
It's not.
It's really not.
You
I don't know what
haven't
you're
seen.
talking about.
No, you clearly have not seen the ones that me, Johnny, and Andy record. Because out of like,
Are those the ones you throw out?
yes.
Ow.
Welcome back.
I'm sorry, I'm a perfectionist. I want riveting content.
how are
I
you?
watch these to go to sleep. But then they keep me up and give me
Oh
nightmares.
shit!
Number 6 has
Ride
arrived.
my bike again.
How was your ride?
That was good. It's good.
Number 6 on
Hopefully good.
Discord has arrived. Number 6 on Discord has
Oh,
arrived.
he's number 6?
6 on
Shut up.
Discord.
Yeah.
What is
No.
that supposed to mean?
You'll know.
If
If you watch the episode, you'll know.
Gotcha.
Trust me, take it as a compliment.
How's all of my
Forehead
sweat feeling in there?
It's diffusing into your brain now.
Honestly, as like the most germophobic person out of all of us, I'm surprised you put that on. I'm honored. It's in the middle. I'm honored that
It's okay. It's not that
you
bad.
tolerate the germs for me.
It's not that bad. Bro,
We've shared a lot of germs
It's Pride
together
Month.
over the years.
It is Pride Month,
get off. Oh my.
and Ash is very prideful that you're wearing my helmet.
What do you
Isn't
think
pride a
about-
deadly
what
sin?
do you think about the economy and the gas prices?
Yeah, I think pride is a deadly sin,
It gets
but
a
I
whole
think
month.
in a
When's
different
Gluttony Month?
in a different context, though.
I want Gluttony Month.
You know,
Gluttony Month is
well,
July.
isn't that every month being an American is
Oh
gluttony
no,
month?
it's
Come
November.
on, you gotta be a little edgy. So I don't know what the podcast topic is,
Either
but
way,
There is none.
yeah, I totally just hijacked.
We're
this
wrapping it
podcast.
up, though.
Wrapping it up.
Oh, we're
already.
wrapping it up. Okay,
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
So,
there you go. Nice job.
all
All right, my chickies. That's the podcast for today.
Yeah.
Happy Pride Month.
Wait, we
Thanks
have
for tuning in.
to link our socials and stuff.
Yes.
Or we gotta beg for
the
ad
calls to
revenue.
action, bro. The calls to action. You gotta fucking
Right.
do them.
Follow us on Instagram. Like us on Facebook.
We don't
Smash
have
the-
Facebook.
Smash. We don't.
No.
Good. Smash the subscribe button and the like button on YouTube.
Subscribe to us on Spotify.
Yes.
Add us to the
Who's
queue.
gonna listen to this on
Yeah.
Spotify?
You'd be surprised.
Will I?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you all for watching this episode of the podcast. We'll see you later.
I'm Jonny.
Bye.
Why the fuck were you outroing yourself? You already introed
I
yourself.
thought that's what we did.
We don't fucking do that.
All right, we'll do it again.
We've never done that.
No, we're not. It's done. It's over.
It's
the
over.
Video's over. They
Video's
got the
over.
recommended right
It's
now.
wraps. Just go on to your next video. This one, Johnny fucked it up.
Fucking helping on you fucking meathead.